All right, so behind me I have three vehicles. On my left, I've got a Toyota Tacoma. It's a 2024, which is a whole new platform that Toyota's released just this year. It's got all kinds of new upgrades, a different motor. They finally put a good transmission in it. We are currently in development on portals for this right now. And I'll do an exclusive video on the 24 Tacoma. I got this one from Toyota Walnut Creek. It showed up, I think, about a month ago. They were able to get me one of the first ones, and it has a lot of promise. And let's be honest, the Toyota guys out there are diehard Toyota fans. So we'll have this one on portals and a set of 38-inch Nitto trail grapplers that will look very similar. So stance, width, etc. It's going to be on the same tire that my Bronco's on. I don't know if you can see in the video, but if you look at where the lower control arms attach, I expect about the same amount of lift. Now, my Bronco came with a slightly larger tire than the 24 Tacoma did. So it'll sit a little bit lower than the Bronco, I expect, but we're in development on this, and we'll be rolling the 24 Tacoma out to Overland Expo West in Flagstaff, Arizona in 3 weeks. So I only put the Bronco in here for reference so that you can kind of see stance where the lower control arm connects versus where it does on the Bronco. And on my right is the vehicle that I've been very much anticipating the release of. It's the new Ranger Raptor. I haven't been this excited for a vehicle in a long time, and here's why. So it's essentially a similar chassis and drivetrain to the Bronco Raptor, only it's 800 pounds lighter. So take 800 pounds off of that, put a 420 horse twin turbo V6. It's the 3-liter, which we know from the Bronco Raptor that motor absolutely rips. Put it on Fox live valve suspension from the factory. It's got a Watts link on the rear, and we'll do a video on the Watts link, but I'm personally really excited about the Watts link because there are some things that the factory Bronco rear suspension does that I absolutely hate. And I'll be honest, the 24 Tacoma rear suspension is going to have the same problems that the Bronco has, which I'll do a video about this, but basically the instant roll center based on the panhard bar from the factory is really bad. And even though we're not changing suspension geometry, the ass end of a Bronco and the ass end of the Toyota Tacoma feels very loose. Now, the Tacoma won't be as bad because it's a longer wheelbase, and I'm not gonna go down this road. I'll do a suspension video about Bronco and 24 Tacoma rear suspension, what I see as issues and how we fix that. But moving over to the Ranger Raptor, so the rear suspension that's on the Ranger Raptor, I think holds a ton of promise. It's a Watts link rear, which means as that rear suspension cycles, it's gonna go straight up and down. Brad Lovell and Lauren Healy raced one of these, I think a year ago at the Baja 1000, and I talked to Lauren in depth about the Watts link. He said, it works great, absolutely no issues. It's not gonna have the track issue that the Broncos do, but our very next platform, so we're rolling this out at Overland Expo West. We're tearing this apart on Monday, and we'll have a portal developed for the Ranger Raptor here shortly. I know there's a fair amount of buzz around the Ranger Raptor. I don't think people understand how good it is for the money. So let me be clear on this. $54,000, $62,000, $57,000. Now on paper, that's the best vehicle here. It's got the most horsepower. It's got that 10-speed transmission that's phenomenal. And it comes with Fox live valve. So I just don't understand how this doesn't completely take over the market. Now, I know it won't, because there's guys who are just diehard brand loyal. I'm not. I drive a Ford every day. My tow rig is a Ram 3500. I love my Jeep. I love them all. But I have yet to be this excited about a platform, and ripping it around a little bit today, I'll tell you that it feels like it's all that it's cracked up to. I think that this on portals with a GFC on it is going to be absolutely incredible. So stay tuned. We'll have builds documenting both the Tacoma and the Ranger Raptor, and we'll bring you developments and more info on that. But this is what we're working on for the next couple months, and we'll shoot another video talking about what comes after this. So subscribe to our channel, and we'll give you more updates.